Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to learn and understand the fourth theorem, that is angle in a semicircle theorem, its proof and some exam style questions. So let us start with the statement now. So the theorem states that an angle in a semicircle is always a right angle. Now here we have drawn a circle with center O and AC is the diameter of the circle passing through the center O. So the diameter AC divides the entire circle into two equal halves. So this half is called as a semicircle and this half is called as a semicircle. Now here we have drawn an angle using the points A and C, that is the diameter in one of the semicircles at point B. So according to the statement of the theorem, we need to prove that the angle made in a semicircle, that is angle ABC, is a right angle, that is it should be equal to 90 degrees. So let us start with the proof now. So here we have considered AC as the diameter and we have made a small construction, that is we have drawn a line connecting the center of the circle to the point B on the circumference of the circle. And let us now consider the angle BAO as angle X, that is general angle chosen. You can choose any angle, I have chosen it as X. Now we can see that this forms a small triangle AOB and this is an isosceles triangle, because the side of this triangle OA will be equal to the side OB because both are radius of the same circle. So this becomes an isosceles triangle. So in this triangle, if angle A is X, then angle B also becomes X. Now once we have got these two angles in the triangle, let us find out this angle O by using the angle sum property of triangle. So angle A plus angle B plus angle O will be equal to 180 degrees. So X plus angle AOB will be equal to 180 degrees. Now X plus X gives us 2X and taking it on the other side of equal to sign, we get angle AOB as 180 minus 2X. And let us consider this as equation 1. Now let us consider the straight line AOC, that is the diameter of the circle. And since this is a straight line, the total angle at point O is going to be 180 degree. So angle AOB plus angle BOC will be equal to 180. So here we have written angle AOB plus angle BOC is equal to 180. That is angle sum of a straight line is 180 degrees. Now let us try to find out angle BOC by taking angle AOB on the other side of equal to sign. So we get angle BOC as 180 minus angle AOB. And we have got the value of angle AOB in equation 1. So here we get angle BOC is equal to 180 minus 2x. Now let us expand the bracket. So we get 180 minus 180 and minus of minus is plus 2x. Now plus 180 and minus 180 will add to give us 0. That is it will cancel out each other, giving us the value of angle BOC as 2x. Here I have considered the same figure for easy reference and I have marked the angle BOC as 2x. And let us now consider the small triangle BOC formed. And this is also going to be an isosceles triangle because the side OB of this triangle is equal to the side OC because both are radius of the same circle. So whatever angle is formed at point B will be equal to the angle formed at point C. And using the angle sum property of the triangle, we have added all the angles together of this triangle and equated it equal to 180 degrees. Now since these two angles are same, we have written it as 2 times angle OBC and we have taken angle BOC on the other side of equal to sign. So we get 180 minus angle BOC. So 2 times angle OBC is equal to 180 minus angle BOC is 2x. Now let us divide all the terms by 2. So we get angle OBC is equal to 180 divided by 2 gives us 90 minus 2x divided by 2 gives us x. So each of these angles will be equal to 90 minus x. Now here we had to prove that angle ABC is equal to 90 degrees. So let us take this total angle at point B. And this is made up of two angles, that is angle ABO and angle OBC. So here we have written angle ABC is equal to angle ABO plus angle OBC. Now angle ABO was x plus angle OBC, we got it as 90 minus x. Now here x minus x, they will cancel out each other, giving us the value of angle ABC as 90 degrees. So we have proved that the angle made in a semicircle is always going to be a right angle, that is 90 degrees. So this is our answer. Now let us start with exam style questions based on this theorem. Find the value of x and y. Now here we can see that AB is the diameter because this line is passing through the center of the circle. So this line divides the circle into two equal halves, and the 2 points of the diameter A and B make an angle in the semicircle at point C. So angle Y should be equal to 90 degrees. So here we get Y is equal to angle ACB is equal to 90 degrees. That is angle in the semicircle theorem. Now let us try to find out X, and we can see that ABC forms a triangle. So we can use the angle sum property of the triangle to find out X. So X plus Y plus 70 will be equal to 180 degrees. That is angle sum property of triangle. Now we have the value of Y as 90. So X plus 90 plus 70 is equal to 180. Now 90 plus 70 gives us 160. So taking 160 on the other side of equal to sign, we get X equal to 180 minus 160, giving us the value of X as 20 degrees. So this is our answer. Find the value of A and B. So you can pause the video and give it a try. Now here POQ is the diameter and it forms an angle in the semicircle at point R. So angle PRQ becomes 90 degrees. Now let us consider the small triangle QOR, and this is going to be an isosceles triangle because the side OQ is equal to the side OR, as both are the radius of the same circle. So whatever value we have for angle Q here, it will be same for angle R, that is ORQ. So we get here 35 degrees. So here we have written angle PRQ is going to be 90 because of angle in the semicircle theorem. And since the two sides OR and OQ are equal, that is radius of the same circle, triangle QOR becomes an isosceles triangle, making these two angles as 35 degrees. Now here, let us focus on the angle made at point R. That is angle PRQ is made up of two angles, that is angle PRO and angle ORQ. So here we have written angle PRO plus angle ORQ is equal to angle PRQ. But angle PRO is A. So here we get A plus angle ORQ is 35 is equal to 90. Now taking 35 on the other side of equal to sign, we get A is equal to 90 minus 35, giving us the value of A as 55 degrees. Now there are two ways to find out angle B. Let me show you the first method, where we are going to consider the triangle POR, and this is going to be an isosceles triangle because the side OR is going to be equal to side OP. Both are the radius of the same circle. So whatever angle we have got at point R will be same at point P. So angle ORP was A and we had got the value of A as 55. So angle OPR also becomes 55 degrees. Now using the angle sum property of the triangle, we are going to add all the three angles together, giving us 55 plus angle B is equal to 180. Now 55 plus 55 gives us 110. Now taking 110 on the other side of equal to sign, we get B is equal to 180 minus 110, giving us the value of B as 70 degrees. Now this is the first method where we considered the isosceles triangle POR, and the second method is using this triangle, the first triangle which we had considered, that is QOR. We had the value of angle R as 35. So using the angle sum property of the triangle, we can find angle QOR. So this will give us 110, that is 180 minus 70. And since POQ is a straight line, the angle at point O will be 180. So 180 minus 110 will give us the value of B as 70 degrees, the same as we got it over here. I hope you have understood all the steps and liked the video. And if you found this video useful, then check out this playlist where you'll find more examples of this kind. And the proof of other circle theorems along with exam style questions is being done in this playlist, so you can check it out. And if you're liking my videos, like, share and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.